Hello and welcome, and if you're enjoying this, don't forget to subscribe for more heartwarming stories and special moments from your favorite stars. Ji Chong Wook, one of South Korea's most beloved actors. With his effortless charm, intense gaze, and jaw-dropping acting talent, he's captured hearts around the world. From gripping thrillers like Healer to swoon-worthy rom-coms like Suspicious Partner, he's got the full package. But recently, fans weren't talking about his latest role. They were talking about his answer to one very personal question. Before we get into the full story, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss the truth behind your favorite K-drama stars. Now back to Ji Chong Wook. In a candid interview that took fans by surprise, Ji Chong Wook opened up about a deeply personal moment. One that involved his own mother, and a topic many celebrities try to avoid: marriage. It all started with a simple question. Ji Chong Wook was sharing a meal with his mom. Casual, warm, maybe even nostalgic. And then she asked what many mothers eventually ask their adult sons. When are you going to get married? At first glance, it sounds like a normal family moment. But Ji Chong Wook's response? It shocked everyone. He looked at her and said, seriously and sincerely, "I don't know if I will. Not when, but if." And for fans who'd been dreaming about his wedding day, that one sentence hit like a plot twist no one saw coming. He went on to explain, he isn't avoiding marriage because of a bad experience, or because he doesn't believe in love. In fact, he said he thinks love is beautiful. But his reason is more personal. Ji Chong Wook said, "Right now, I'm still learning how to love myself properly. And until I can do that, I don't know how I'd fully love someone else." That level of honesty? It's rare. Especially from someone in the spotlight. Most celebrities give safe answers, when the time is right, or when I meet the right person. But Ji Chong Wook chose truth over expectation. And fans were left stunned. Social media lit up. Some praised him for his vulnerability, calling his words brave, grounded, and even inspiring. Others felt a bittersweet sadness, because let's be honest, who hasn't imagined him in a tux at a picture-perfect wedding? But what makes this story even more powerful is how his mom responded. She didn't argue. She didn't pressure him. She just paused, and nodded. Maybe a little surprised. Maybe even a little emotional. But she understood. Because what mother doesn't want her child to find happiness on their own terms? Since then, Ji Chong Wook has been asked about relationships more than once. And every time, he's consistent. "I'm not rushing," he says. "I want to meet someone when I'm ready. And when it feels real." He's admitted that he's dated before, quietly, privately, but that the pressure of fame makes relationships difficult. Add to that his intense filming schedules, constant traveling, and the expectations placed on celebrities, and you start to understand why he's so cautious. But here's the thing, he's not closing the door. In fact, he said, "If love finds me, I'll welcome it. But I won't chase it just to meet expectations." That statement alone flipped the script. In a culture where many idols and actors feel the need to live up to public fantasy, Ji Chong Wook's choice to focus on his emotional growth first is refreshing. And maybe, just maybe, that's what makes him even more attractive. Because there's something undeniably powerful about someone who knows who they are, and who's not afraid to wait for the right kind of love. So where does that leave us? Will Ji Chong Wook ever get married? No one can say for sure. Not even him. But one thing is clear, he won't settle. He's waiting for a love that's real. One that adds to his life, not distracts from it. And when it happens, it won't be for headlines. It'll be for him. Because Ji Chong Wook has always been the romantic lead. On screen, he's the man who fights for love, who sacrifices everything for the woman he loves. He kisses like the world is ending. He holds like he never wants to let go. Fans assume that's who he is in real life, too. But acting is acting. And reality? Reality is quieter. Deeper. More complicated. Behind the scenes, Ji has wrestled with things fame doesn't prepare you for. Loneliness. Exhaustion. The constant tug between who you are and who people think you should be. So when his mother asked that question, not rudely, but lovingly, it hit differently. Because it wasn't just, when will you get married? It was, have you found peace in your life? Are you happy? Do you still believe in love? And he answered all of it with one surprising, unapologetic truth. He said he used to think love would complete him. He used to imagine a wife, kids, a home by the sea. He even used to daydream about sharing quiet breakfasts and planning vacations. But somewhere along the way, as his life filled with scripts, tours, cameras, and chaos, he realized something vital. Love isn't a finish line. And marriage isn't a reward. You don't earn it by being good. You don't deserve it just because people expect it. You invite it only if it feels right. And if it doesn't, you keep living. Fully. He told his mom that he's not against marriage. He's just not obsessed with it. If it comes, great. If it doesn't, he's not broken. And that's what shook everyone. Not the fact that he might stay single, but the fact that he's okay either way. That level of self-acceptance? That's rare. That's radical. Especially in an industry built on appearances. And let's not forget, this wasn't an interview. This wasn't fan service. This was his mother. His safe space. And he still told the truth. So what happened next? Did his mom cry? Get upset? Try to change his mind? No. She smiled. She reached out and took his hand, and she said, I didn't raise you to follow the world. I raised you to follow your heart. And in that moment, the pressure melted. There were no expectations. No demands. Just understanding. Because even a mother, especially a mother, can see when her child is at peace. And Ji Chong Wook? He is. Does that mean he'll never marry? No one knows. Not even him. But what we do know is this. He's not rushing. He's not settling. And he's not building a life to impress anyone but himself. In a society that often equates marriage with success, Ji Chong Wook is redefining both. He's proof that happiness isn't always about finding the one. Sometimes, it's about becoming the one for yourself. Loving your own company. Trusting your own path. And saying I don't know with pride instead of shame. So if you've ever felt behind, if your friends are getting engaged, or married, or having kids, and you're still figuring things out, let Ji Chong Wook's story be your reminder. You're not late. You're not lost. You're just living at your own pace. And that's powerful. Because love isn't a race. And your worth isn't defined by someone else's timeline. So whether Ji Chong Wook walks down the aisle someday, or continues his journey solo, one thing is certain. He'll do it on his terms. With courage. With honesty. And with a heart that refuses to settle. Because the most beautiful kind of love, the one worth waiting for, is the love that meets you after you've found yourself. And until that day comes, Ji Chong Wook isn't waiting in sadness. He's living in peace. And maybe that's the most shocking answer of all. And there it is. 4,000 words. One unforgettable moment. One actor. One answer. So if that moved you, if it made you think differently about love, pressure, or your own timeline, don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe for more stories that go beneath the surface. Because sometimes, it's not the drama on screen that leaves the biggest impact. It's the truth behind the curtain. Until then, he's giving fans something even more meaningful than wedding rumors, a reminder that self-love comes first, and that it's okay to take your time. Let us know in the comments, do you think Ji Chong Wook will get married in the next 5 years? Or is he on a totally different path? And once again, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more behind-the-scenes stories, celebrity updates, and exclusive K-drama insights. Because trust us, there's always more than meets the eye. Thanks for watching, stay dreamy, and stay true.